All right, so I got a couple minutes here before I go live with James for the Eagles and Bears preview. Just want to get some quick thoughts out on Zach Ertz and this snub that is the All-Pro team. It is a joke that he didn't make it. All right, a joke. If he didn't make the first team because of Travis Kelce, okay, I can get behind that. But George Kittle beat him, and that's not cool with me. So the 49ers fans are all like, well, he had 20 less receptions, and 200 more yards than Zach Ertz. Okay. All right, he did. But if you want to compartmentalize that and break it down even further, let's think about it like this. George Kittle is all San Francisco had. And he had C.J. Beathard and Nick Mullins throwing to him. A tight end is a young quarterback's best friend. Yes, George Kittle, he's a beast. He's got better yak than Zach Ertz. But I've got some nuggets. I've always got nuggets. More nuggets than you can get at BK right now. So here's the one I got on George Kittle. San Francisco, they were 4-12. Okay? That means there was a lot of stat padding going on. And here's how much stat padding there was. George Kittle, total 552 yards when San Francisco trailed by 9 or more points. So when they were getting blown out, he's picking up the yards. For context, Zach Ertz, 268 yards when Philly trailed by 9 or more. So the same type of scenario there. And you can see there's a vast difference. A lot of Kittle's yards came when kind of didn't matter. And in terms of the yak, look, Zach Ertz is not a yak guy. We all know that. He doesn't break tackles. But you know what he's got? He's got a pair of mittens. His catch rate is 10% better than George Kittle's. So the yak that he's not getting, he's making up for with his hands. He's also got 8 touchdowns as opposed to George Kittle's 5, so he's got more touchdowns. He's a better red zone threat. George Kittle, better blocker. Yes, give you that, 100%. But I think the impact that Zach Ertz had this year was bigger than George Kittle's. I'm going with Ertz. He was on a team that made the playoffs, whereas George Kittle's team went 4-12. And he padded his stats when it didn't matter. Yes, he set the tight end yardage record. Whoop-de-doo. And Zach Ertz set the tight end's receptions record. Whoop-de-doo. But Zach Ertz is greater than George Kittle.